we go to why polygamy is discouraged. And before we talk about why polygamy is discouraged, I want you to imagine you're dating many girls. So tell me the challenges that are there so that you can know why polygamy is discouraged. When you're dating many girls, what are the challenges? You're dating many girls. Stop now looking at our polygamous. Let's just start from there. What are the challenges that you might experience? You have 4. And I know those are the least you can have. Because boys, they keep on trying. They tell you, hi, you're beautiful. They just try whether you say yes. Tomorrow they see another one. Hi, I've liked you. You just write one letter, you photocopy. Or you write one message and then you keep on printing to the others. You DM 10 girls at the same time. Those are boys nowadays. So what is the challenge of dating those many girls? So that I can tell you to be against that, to only date one at a time when you are of age, not now. Yes, not now, you are too young. You cannot adjust to the challenges. Here in school, we've experienced it. It is even now all over. You start dating one girl in let's say someone is in Form 4. And then you're dating your fellow Form 4. And then all of a sudden you wonder Form 1, they've arrived. Yes, there are challenges. Number 1, there's dropping in your exams. There's dropping in your exams. It is automatic for the boy. Another thing, there are many challenges. So tell me the challenges of when you date many girls. Do you love all of them the same? No, you cannot. That's why we are saying polygamy. In polygamy, there is the love might not be equal. Because if you have these many girls also, you cannot love them what? Equally. You cannot love them equally. Another challenge that you get when you're dating many girls, do you provide for all of them? All of them. Nowadays, girls are very adamant. They all want you buy them credit. Do you go giving each 200, 200, 200? It is not. You think I don't know these things? Yes? It is hard to provide for those needs. Even providing for one, the one for 10 shillings, you feel like you've given them 1,000. You cannot provide for them equally. And then there is enmity. Actually, the highest amount of challenges in a mixed school is about girls fighting over boys in the dormitory. And why do you think most of them don't have group discussions? Because you went from here, you went and you said hi to one of the girls, and then that girl said no, and then went to another one, then that one said no, then you went to another one, that one said yes, and then the 2 others were just waiting for you to ask again, and then now they hate this one who said yes, and they fight, and they join up together to hate the third one. Why? Conflicts. Here, the other day they were fighting over teacher. The other day they were fighting over you. And in class they cannot study because you stand with this girl, the other girl whom you are dating sees and thinks that you are with the same girl. It becomes a challenge. That's why we tell you not to get into relationships this early in advance. Because you are so fragile and the girls don't understand this is the first love. So come back to polygamy. Why polygamy is discouraged by the church? Number 1 is because it's not instituted by God. So we said God instituted marriage. So therefore he did not institute what? Polygamy. And then also love or the husband might not love all the what? May not love all the women what? Equally. The love depends on another thing. Why did you stop loving your first wife alone and you married other wives? Because there's something, that means you did not love this first wife that much. You had to look for another woman. So you may not love them equally. It is not also easy to provide for their basic human needs. Like as we were saying, we talked about there's companionship in Christian marriage. You cannot, they cannot experience the company of their husband. Are you going to meet all of you at the same time so that you can provide the company for each other and talk? Today you are in the first wife's house. Tomorrow you're in the second. The first wife is lacking the what? The company. And that is a human need. Also, St. Paul is against polygamy. That's why also is discouraged by the church. And it sets a bad example. A bad example. A bad example because it provides the mentality that you cannot be satisfied as a man. Now, when we are talking about a bad example, is because if you're polygamous, you're trying to teach those young children like you that a monogamous marriage is not the right path. You're teaching them, you are a bad example early in advance that you should not be monogamous. And yet, in Christianity, you are saying you should have only one what? Wife. It also leads to jealousy. Look at your communities. Look at where you live. Look at your next door neighbor who has a second wife. Look at them. The jealousy, the amount of jealousy between them. Oh, this one was... Why I talk about women is because I know what they talk. Oh, they bought this and this in their house and we were never bought. Jealousy. And the spread of malice. So it's hatred between the wives and hatred between the what? The children. Especially if there's a function. That's when you know. If there's a function and someone wants to speak on behalf of the what? The family. Oh, this is the family of the first wife or the second wife should not talk. Or there's the issue of inheritance. There are a lot of challenges.